Hello, hello, trans lovers. Good morning to you. This is Friday morning, 11 a.m. my time. And I know most of you are going to be watching the replay of this live stream. But yes, come on in. Let us talk. Continuation of the whole drama going on. Nanny is still talking. And not only that, some of JD's ex-supporters has a lot also to say, like some of Miriam Awolowo that has said so much. In fact, there's so much we need to cover here. So join me, let's gist the same way we were gisting yesterday. Yeah, let us do that. Mm. Okay, I'm trying to find the stream, check our sound, and we will get right into the conversation. Welcome, welcome. If you are just joining, this is Trends. This is Trends with Octave. Yeah, so join me. Let us do our analysis, our morning analysis. Let's do that. As you come in, please like the live stream. Even if you're watching the replay, give us a thumbs up, like, share. If there's somewhere you can share to, invite us. Let's come and let's just come in and dissect together. Let's talk. Yesterday we were talking about the court stuff on Entertainment Daily and whatnot. And here on Trends, we're looking at the dramas that these people are putting out there. So Nanny Jeba is still talking. Nanny Jeba is still posting about some stuffs. Uh, one of the things that I noticed. All right, sorry for that short break. I was just interrupted. You know how it is. It's morning, like I said on Entertainment Daily yesterday. It's October. It's a celebration here in this country. Like it's a special day. So we're just coming from that event. We finished early, so I have my little one and family, everything. So sorry, welcome. If you are just joining us, so like I said, Jeba is talking, and I'm seeing that Jeba is hinting that Jeba is JD's nanny that he called a thief, and he said she stole some stuff, allegedly was presenting receipts that were not receipting and things like that. And also, another thing I want us to touch down on is what Miriam is actually doing. And I think it's really weird. All of that we're going to get right into on this live stream. Welcome if you're just joining. Well, thank you to all our new and latest subscribers. Yes. I can see the numbers are going up. Thank you if you just subscribe. Thank you. I super appreciate your you subscribing to the channel. God bless you. How is everybody doing? Hope everyone is doing great. I hope everyone is doing super great. Thank you so much, and God bless you for joining me. hmm So let's get right into some of the things that we see that Nanny is posting about. So we talked about the last time we spoke about the physical and feminine love when she talked about that. That's something that Nanny mentioned. So we're just gonna go to some of the sources: physical and feminine love. Me and the girls cuddling the baby while the confidence was in hell after a breakup, embracing and affirming. Okay. So another thing we see, whoa, these ones are so small. Let me see how we can get through this and read this. And here, up here, she wrote something where she said, and to the conspiracy theorists, I reached out to Korra's team and her sister before posting anything, and I sent over helpful evidence. A supporter passed along her info because a trial was coming up. So I think she wrote this because of the people that were saying, why are you out here posting all of this information while you should have sent these things to Korra directly, because that's going to most definitely help Korra, right? So I think that's why she posted a screenshot of something that she has sent, and we're going to get into that. I'm going to read that to you. It's really small, the write up, but let's see how we're going to read that. If you're coming, you're just welcome. Please like the live stream, give the live stream a thumbs up. This is Justin's nanny talking, and you know that he had done a video where he said a lot about the nanny, and the nanny is posting. And the new update I saw, also I'll call it a new update, is the fact that nanny, I think, is thinking of creating a YouTube channel too. I knew that most of her stuffs were on her Instagram, but then I found her Facebook, and now on one of these posts she's talking about YouTube. So let's keep our eyes open also. It seems like she's going to be dropping more receipts. Maybe she's going to be doing like live streams or long videos, sorry, long form videos or shorts, where she's going to be telling the story. You remember the researchers are like the other lady that did on Who the Heck Did I Marry, or something like that on TikTok that went viral. Who knows if Jeba is going to do something similar, where she's going to be spilling a lot of tea. I do not know. Okay, so that being said, let's get right into this post here, where she was talking about addressing conspiracy theorists, to let them know that I just did not come out and start posting things. I've already sent something to Korra's team. Okay, so please like, give us our like. Please don't hold it. Please don't hold it. We have 7 persons here. We have 2 thumbs up. Yo, come on, come on, come on, come on. Start your day good. Start your day good. Give us our thumbs up. Give us our thumbs up. God bless you as you do. So, all right. Okay, so let me get this post and let us read this. Did I even share this live stream? Did I share this live stream? I don't think so. Give me a second. Let me quickly go and share this before I start reading to you what she said she sent to Korra's team, uh, and all of that. So let me just quickly share. Thank you if you're just coming in. Give us a thumbs up, like the live stream, share if you can. Okay, so let me share this to our Entertainment Daily also, so we can get our people in there. Come and join the gist. Let's do. Okay. All right. So all right. So I've shared, and so that's good. That's good. Okay. So let's do this.
You have to put it in the pillow. I'm going to close my eyes here.
All right. Sorry. Pardon me. I have my little one here with me. So okay. So the post. Let's try to read this. So it says, "Hi Korra and team," and she blurred the next word, and she said, "Has kindly provided your email." Okay, so I think it's probably somebody's name. Okay, because she said, "Hi Korra and team," and she blurred that word, and she said, "Has kindly provided your emails. I am Najeba, a friend, nanny, and former neutral party who just used and shamed by putting me through hell as I exited. I am a feminist and firm advocate for child safety. I'm also chess coach and creative who happens to be one of the best nannies in the USA. JD and his people, they are always good. One thing I noticed with JD and his supporters is they are always good at singing their praises. You know how they said, there's this saying, I don't know, I know that there's this saying in Africa. I don't know if other places they used to say it too, but there's this saying where they said the lizard jumped down from a very high position and nobody praised the lizard, and the lizard decided to praise himself by nodding his head. That's why you see the lizards always nod their head, the Akama lizard and all of them. They always nod their head, and the other lizards. So, when I hear JD and this is people hype themselves the way they hype themselves, I'm like, look, most times people that really like, how many people comes out to sing their praises, like, really, except it is really really necessary. The best man in USA. You know what that reminded me of? When Jeba said this in this email that she sent to Korra and Korra's team, it reminded me of when JD said he is, if you count top 10 best chiropractors in the state of California, that he is going to be among the 10. Now, in fact, even if you narrow it down to, I think, did he say 3 or 5, that his name will still be among the best and highly prized chiropractors in LA, right? And now hearing Nani Jeba also saying that she's the best nanny in USA, I'm like, yo, is there a competition? Is there a competition that they do in the United States that I don't know about, where they compete and people have to contest and win the best nanny? Somebody please tell me, if you live in the US, if you know, let me know. Is there? Because I'm not sure. Okay, so let's proceed. So she said, okay, let's see. And she said, okay, and the best and the nannies in USA. She said, I will attach evidence of the nanny relationship below. And then here it says trustworthiness. Justin has personally introduced me to his longtime client as I was job hunting and in a transitional phase. I'm disgusted at how he treated me like garbage when I told him that documentation is likely all that's needed to wrap up this unfortunate war that I have stumbled into. Next, it says background. During my first week of living slash working in the home, Justin disclosed the heavy allegation against him. So I made it clear that the first 3 months would consist of me observing his relationship to the children and the state of the home under a microscope. I gave him the benefit of doubt.
Let me show you guys.
Okay. Next, I have witnessed and documented firsthand. Okay, so she's clearly writing the things in orderly form. And here she says, okay, I have witnessed and documented firsthand. And underneath this, she said, Justin's rigid personality and inability to work as a team player, filthy living conditions, no productive stimulation or organized routines aside from work and school, hygiene, neglect, a rotation of strangers in the home overnight. An internet friend stayed. An internet friend, sorry, this write-up is so small. I'm really trying to squeeze this out. An internet friend stayed for at least a full week and joined them for a family beach day. I declined the invite because I didn't want to be part of the weird dynamic. He allowed her to rinse off Athena in the shower unsupervised. I heard the water on the shower I saw him in the hallway. So I asked who was watching his daughter. I don't think anything inappropriate happened, but it is still a concerning lack of boundaries. Then he continues. Over the course of 8 months, he had several Black female companies sourced via Instagram DMs and dating apps. He offers up his home to women for free as specs whether the children are present or not. I expressed opposition to his I expressed opposition to his inclination to take risk with strangers around the kids, based solely on the assumption that all women are motherly and have good intention. I was quite surprised by how easily he trusted me. I invited him. I invited him to background check me and to send him resume, and but he said he didn't need it. Wow. Um, and she continued, said, he has only background checked me recently in search of non-existent debt. Let me see. Okay, she said, in search of non-existent debt. I prefer to do kind deeds, mind my business. Let me know if my assistance is needed to end this cycle of emotional abuse. That man is scary when he's upset. This is coming from the nanny. All of this that you hear me reading is the email that the nanny sent to Korra and her team. Alleged, I'll say alleged because I'm not in Korra's email, so I don't know, but that's what it says. Because here she said to all the conspiracy theorists, I reached out to Korra's team and her sister before posting anything, and I sent over helpful evidence. A supporter passed along her info because the trial was upcoming. So yes, what you just heard me read out now was what this woman said she sent to Korra and the team. And down here you can see one is a screenshot of I don't know, maybe like a write-up. There's just small stuff there. And the other two you can see, which is stuff that she said she has attached videos that you see two video links. She said, I've been ready to help, but I got no reply. So I started sharing independently. So this is what she's saying, that after she sent all these emails and evidence and all of that to Korra and Korra's team, she did not get any reply for them. So she decided to just start doing the job by herself independently. So I hope y'all are committed to freeing Palestine. She will always bring in Israel and Palestine into what she's doing. JD and this is people. Okay, okay. What can I say? Hmm. Hmm. Let me see. Let me see. So yes, someone mentioned an accusation from the house sitter who stole from me on my way out. Apparently, it's the Haitian girl who had the bad wig. Part of why I left was because he was in his face for Caribbean women. Thank you to the queen who reached out. Okay, so Jeba is still talking. She said, house sitting. Seriously, she says, house sitting. She was watching the empty house. The man doesn't have any pets or plants, and the house has a camera out front. Thank you for the update, but I don't have time for anything else related to this man. Okay, so I think somebody's reached out to her to tell her that he said she stole something and whatnot. And I think that's what she was saying. And she continued on this post. She said, if I were a scammer, I had have a lot more than 5,000, sorry, five, this 500, not 5,000, $500 to my name. And if I were a thief, I wouldn't leave my own VR system and tech items behind. So this is clearly her responding to all the accusations, allegations leveled against her by JD. So here it says 11:57 p.m. On one of the screen, you can see her hand on the screen. It said Jewish Sun Panel. I'm not sure what that means. But then on the side, she writes, that's the nanny, saying, about to cry. moving this nervous breakdown to YouTube to share the bulletproof receipts of me being a phenomenal friend to the end for a man who has no regard for me as a human. My phone service has been inactive for a week. Also moving all this, also moving off this isn't free. Uber and Airbnb are eating well from my misery, not even gonna ask my sis for more help. Another day, another temporary stay, F my life. Bill collectors, housing instability, and no phone service. So the nanny is really, really crying out and really complaining. And the fact that she has to deal with JD, maybe that's the reason why she said she's taking to YouTube to break down. She said this never. Sorry, said she's taking to YouTube to share the bulletproof receipts. So let's see. She probably creates a YouTube channel. We can understand, we can totally understand if she's in a difficult place. She doesn't have funds. She needs to survive. She needs to keep herself afloat somehow. So yes, if you're going to create your YouTube channel and you're going to be posting all the evidences for the 8 months, you said 8 months, he said 5 months, all the evidences, you want to do it like a story time so you can monetize the channel and start earning, well, it is what it is, because JD himself also never stops and keeps cashing out with the with the name of his all right. So so let's wait and see if there are more things that JD if JD is going to say anything concerning the nanny. Let's wait also to see what's going to be on Nanny's YouTube channel, because YouTube allows you to post longer videos, live stream. You can be live for how many hours that you want to be. So is she going to be telling the stories, and we're going to be following up the story. Let's see where this is actually going. And Miriam, on the other hand, is also on her own side talking and making a lot of allegations, where she talked about how people were doing yum yum with JD, and then people that will respond will also respond. People that don't want to respond will not respond. Now, wow. Okay, so here I see a post from a blog. The blogger just shared something, so let's just quickly touch down on that. Also, said in less than 48 hours he violated the court orders, and the blogger is laughing. I don't know how true this is. This is from a blog. I just saw it after reading Jeba's post to you people. So let's see. And here the blogger screenshots a post from JD, and you can see JD's official page and whatnot. And as at the time the blogger screenshot it was showing 5 hours ago. And he said, and this is what JD's post said. It says, claiming victory without achieving it is a hallmark of any political campaign. Okay. So if some of the things that has been revealed about the what is it called, the court documents, the recent case that they just had on the 23rd, is the fact that neither Korra or JD is allowed to be talking about each other. That's one. Another thing, they're also not to allow anybody to bash them, not bloggers, not commenters, not anybody to come. Like, you cannot go, for example, you cannot go to JD's page and go and be bashing Korra, calling Korra names, insulting Korra. He needs to take off stuffs like that if he sees them. And also, you cannot go to Korra's page and be insulting Justin and be doing the most. Korra needs to delete those stuffs if you see, and so many other things that are there. So I think that's why this blogger already posted this, saying that it is less than 48 hours that they came out of court, and the court gave the rulings, and he is yet again violating the court orders. We know that one of the reasons why they went back, he was supposed to sign, for example, the little one's passport. He didn't do that on purpose. And that's one of the reasons why Korra took him to court, wanting him to sign that. But now we're seeing him posting, claiming victory. Why are you bothered about people that are celebrating or claiming victory? If you feel like somebody did not win anything, but the person wants to claim victory or parade themselves. Just mind your own business. Are you going to be able to mind your business for once, JD? I don't think so, I don't think so. And I think this is just going to be going on and on and on and on, like they're going round and round and round and round in a circle, like a merry-go-round. Like, what is going on? What is going on? At this point, after that court case, what the detail is, after the court case, one will expect that JD will move on, start creating his educational content. Those should be the next thing that he posts from now. But look at the kind of thing he's writing, talking about somebody celebrating. Why are you so bothered? Why are you so concerned about people's celebration? Why is even somebody's celebration bothering you? Somebody or people in general. Anybody that wants to celebrate anything should celebrate anything, even if somebody did not win anything and the person just decided they're in a celebratory mood. Let them celebrate. Why is that his problem? That in less than 48 hours, what we're seeing here is him and this drama. And the person screenshot some comments also from that, I guess, that were underneath this particular post that JD made. You're all welcome, 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 all 20 of you. Welcome. Thank you so very much for joining. If you're just coming in, please do not forget to give us a thumbs up. We're 20 persons, we have 5 thumbs up. Come on, man. Give us a thumbs up. Don't hold that thumbs up. Don't go back with the thumbs up. Just hit like on the live stream. Thank you so very much, and God bless you as you do that. Okay, so the comments, let's see. This one said, I thought he wasn't going to be on social media for a while. It's time to end this drama of the exes. That's what people thought, that when he came and had that nervous breakdown and whatnot, where he was saying, oh, I'm going to give over child. And there are people that are even running with the story that, oh, yes, he has handed over full custody to Korra. Who told you? Who told you? Don't be deceived by any nonsense JD says, because after he did that video, one thing you should know, that he doesn't even believe what he's saying. He went back, he deleted the video he made. That's one. Two, he came back and he posted an apology to his supporters and followers, saying that sorry, that even the strongest person can break down at some point. So in other words, he was in a difficult position, so he was just talking and said things that he wasn't supposed to say, or he said things that he didn't mean. Okay, that's what that thing means. I say it. Good morning, good morning. Welcome, Queen. Thank you so very much for joining us. Thank you, thank you. So we have just gone back to square one. Like, see, this thing is just moving in circle, man. This thing is moving in circle, because from what we see, it seems like they went back to, the first agreement they had. And Justin is not the type of person that will ever listen. Forget all this whole thing. Justin will go back and he's still going to violate everything. you know I was just saying that before I saw this screenshot from this blogger that posted on Facebook that less than 24 hours he has already violated by talking about people that are celebrating. Who else are the people celebrating that has anything to do with Justin, directly or indirectly? Because the last time I checked, the US election, nobody has won yet. So we will not say he's talking about, oh, the US election is done and dusted. They now have a new president, and that's what. It's exactly going back to square one. And it's almost like they're going to start from the beginning and do the same thing. It's going to be money spending, money wasting from the beginning again. It is just terrible. I said, we've just gone back to square one. Another 3 years of rubbish. Korra should have dealt with him legally for once, and all because of the child. Yeah, I don't. Well, hmm, I just feel like maybe the lawyers too had something to do by getting, because from what we saw, that court document saying that they settle some things and this and that, from what we saw in the court document. So it's almost like the lawyers, his lawyers, really did something. Whomever he had as a lawyer really did something, and I'm not sure why some of the things that one was expecting didn't happen. So it's really, really going back to square one. And what is the guarantee that JD will even sign that Decent? We know that all the other ones he's most definitely going to violate everything. But something as simple as signing the child's passport, do you think he will even do that? I don't think so. I don't. I don't think so at all. You know. So we don't know. We really don't know. Let me see the comments. Let's check the comments. And it just goes to show the kind of person you are. You were crying, you were breaking down, you were everything, and now you're going back to do the same thing. So this is not just about him being it's now about the safety of the girls. Really, I really don't know, but it is obvious that he is not going to adhere. If he did not adhere the first time, this second time will not make any changes. It's not going to make nothing. It's not going to change. It's not going to move. It's not going to scratch his skin. And you see this thing of they both cannot speak about each other. JD will not stop talking about Korra. We know that he will continue. He will just give it few days, and we're talking about school a few days, but he has already made this comment. Who is celebrating now? Like, tell me the only person. People are just happy for Korra that okay, she went to court to get the children's passport. It looks like okay, the court is saying you have to sign the passport. She went to court to be able to post her kids freely and nobody should come and disturb her. That's she's able to do that. Okay, that's something her followers, her lovers, her Koreans, her supporters, people that stand for truth, people that wants justice are feeling happy for that. Okay, now she will be able to do her video and not worry about if the children are showing in the background or whatnot. Why are you coming out now to write about if people are celebrating something that they did not win? Why are you bothered about somebody celebrating something they didn't win? Focus, stay on your own, do your thing. But no. So under that post, the next comment I see here says, which woman will be willing to settle with someone who doesn't forget about the past? Move on, bro. There is still hope for a better life. No, he won't listen. All the advice they've been giving him for over 3 years plus now, JD will never listen. That's JD for you. He's not capable of taking advice from people, because if he was, I believe there were people that saw it, people like Miriam, even though with all the bad things that Miriam Awolowo did, when she saw that things were going south, she was calling on him, screaming his name every day, telling him to back off, go support, go file against Zoe, do this, do that. No, he didn't listen. Okay. uh this other comment underneath this in his post says, I understood that you had finalized your involvement in this matter. Could you please clarify why you are continuing to discuss a situation in which you are no longer engaged? Additionally, I recall you mentioning that you have relinquished your responsibility for the girls. So this person is asking him questions, but this man, and this person has a good point. That's what you came out and said, of which personally, I don't believe. 99.9999% of the people on the internet don't believe. The only people that believe him, that he's really going to relinquish the kids to his ex-wife, are his supporters. It's only them that believes any lie that he tells them, even the one that is obvious, the ones that are obvious, they still believe him. But this person asked a good question. Why are you still on this? If you're saying, I'm tired, I want to cooperate in peace, I just want them to leave me alone, want her to leave me alone, I want this, I want this, I want that. Then you did the other video where you said you're going to give up, you're going to hand over the kids to her and everything. She's not talking about you. She's creating her content. Less than 48 hours that the court said, you mind your business, Justin. Korra, you mind your business. You've already jumped and you're criticizing people that are celebrating. Tell me, what else is the celebration that concerns JD in this world, or except this court that they just went to, that people are just happy, genuinely happy for Korra? But he will not stop. Here, another comment says, if you had told the truth and never started this mess, you wouldn't be going through what you are experiencing. God saw exactly what you were trying to do to that lady, and it backfired on you. Now you are left with nothing. Not trying to be mean, but you can't do wrong and think good going to come to you. Another person said, but what you wanted from a woman was crazy. You don't have any pride as a man. You know nothing on how to be a provider. And I don't know what else this person is writing here. Maybe in the person's language, rounded up. And then another comment here said, is that what you're doing? Claiming victory? The person is asking. This one said, this man rest. Are you not a man? Not today. This one said, the difference between you and her is that she is fighting She is fighting to court for her children to be free with her own parenting, but you are fighting to the court to hurt her through the children, taking the kids from her. It's hurting you to see no matter the energy you put, but she is still there fighting you. She is financially strong to fight as many years as uh, she's financially strong to fight as many years it's okay. I think she want to say she's financially strong to fight as many years as it can take. Justin, focus on your life and your own parenting instead of looking on her and everything she is doing. Thanks, sir. The person rounded up with thanks, sir. Less than 48 hours. He started already. Oh, this is unbelievable. This comment said, but Justin, didn't you throw in you Sunday white towel first? I just don't understand what you are saying. Another one said, call pest control and hire a good company for a professional cleaning person and nanny. I am not going on social media for a while. Yeah, right. So I guess that's what he said when he was ranting. That he's not going to be on social media for a while, but less than 48 hours after him and Korra came out from court, he already threw his first shade. He already threw his, he just can't. He can't. Because if he will put educational content, he is not going to cash out this next month. His November check will not come because he will not meet the threshold. So, in order for him to hit the threshold for November, this is what he does. Absolutely unbelievable. Seriously. Then this other comment, this person tagged him and said, Dr. Justin DC, why don't you respect the people that donated coffee to help with legal bills enough to explain anything? Um, Results. Nothing so unappreciative, disrespectful, and uncaring toward people who cared about your children enough to donate. Why? And this person has good question. Instead of him to come out and be shading, he should at least give his people that bought him one coffee, two coffee, three coffees here and there, a little bit of something. He never says thank you. He never does, and like he just pretends and acts like nobody is buying him coffee, nobody is donating to his GoFundMe, nobody is helping him. And this person's comment is spot on. Another person said, in your face, MF, stay mad. She can post her kids and visit Nigeria. That's what you have been fighting her for. That and because you lost your cash cow. She's free from you in your face, dickhead. And added laughing emoji. Another one came in with Zukwani K. They're telling him, calm down, be calming down. Okay, this person said Zukwani K. Another one said, move on. This comment here said, give up Facebook and just concentrate on your work that you do, as I still call chiropractor or whatever. Give up Facebook. Okay, I think this person is advising him to just give up Facebook and focus. Look, don't give him that kind of advice. It's not a good idea. This is not a good idea. You know why? Because that's not going to be able to pay the rent for that giant house and everything else. It's not going to pay his bills. He needs this Facebook cashing out because that's where his major funds are coming from. Okay, because all his focus is how to bash his ex-wife and make money from it. You know, so that's what he's doing. So then this one said, you you don't done, and when they start with you, then you come out crying. Oh God, I'm not sure what the person, but the person put the word done. You don't done. So I'm not quite. But the person is saying when they start with you, you come out crying and say people are bullying you. Keep it up, man. I'm fed up. This one said, when it comes to our mental sanity, sometimes the line has to. Okay, that comment cut off there. This one said, I knew you are not a man of your own words. Law, you lack integrity, man. This one said, try to co-parent with the mom and stop digging ditches because you will be the one falling. It shouldn't have gotten to this point. Keep your business off social media, co-parent, and it will be a lot easier for you. Good advice. But he will never listen. This one said, I thought you are in a relationship now. Good question. Didn't he bring up that and this thing? He didn't he bring up that this thing? That woman. So so people have really dropped a lot of comments here for him, but JD being the JD that we know, JD is not the type that listens to any damn thing anybody wants to say, okay? At all. Okay, so let's go over to his WhatsApp people. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. Where is Okay, I'm trying to find Mariam. These people that used to support him, hear how they sound now. Let's go and check what Mariam posted. She has a video from 21 hours ago. She has another one. Okay, so she did about two videos 21 hours ago? So let's start from this one. She said educational. KO versus JD, celebrating truism. And she brought tongues out. Yeah, yeah. This. Are you serious? Is this JD's Miriam Awolowo that is doing Achukuchukuwiza? Is that not what Korra always says when Korra is celebrating Achukuchukuwiza? Hey, these people. Okay, oh, let's see what Miriam has to say.
Guys, I do apologize for not updating you on the next minute order, which is for the restraining order and custody visitation application submitted by KO versus JD. Because I was too happy, I was celebrating.
What are you celebrating?
What I called truism. Truism, guys. To thyself be true. When you're on social media, guys, don't lose yourself. Don't. When you have a focus, do everything.
As in, it's all about the cashing out, though.
There's a lady on my page, whatever her name is, keep going on about, oh, don't remind JD about CPS. Are you okay? Are you okay? Do you know how it feels for you to be reading statuses from bloggers who doesn't know nothing about you, who have never seen you physically before in their life?
Now that one they pay you.
All because they want to make some money, they want to take advantage of, of the present situation of what they see on social media, but they never have any documentation to back it up. And they have some few followers, and they are doing everything they can to manipulate those followers into believing their theory.
Have you seen Justin? It's funny how she's telling this person, you know how it feels. You've not seen this person. You don't know Korra. You don't know Justin, but you decided to fight for Justin. He was filing expertise for Justin. He was threatening. He was going to buy himself if you don't do this. If you don't fight. Where do you know Justin from? Eh? Do you know Justin from Adams? I say it anyways. At least MIA will cash out too. Absolutely. Serious cashing out.
For you to be witnessing that. Meanwhile,
exactly, truism, new word. MIA.
So that somebody like JD doesn't lose his case, because if he loses his case,
you see, did you all hear that? Did you hear that? That somebody is behind the scene working very hard so JD does not lose his case. You see this MIA, even after they finish insulting her and doing the most to her, she's still behind the scene working for JD. Hi, emancipate yourself now. Wow.
It feels. A lot of you may not understand the strategy, but
Madam
just pray.
Strategy, Madam
Government
Truism.
doesn't have their own application against you to take children from you and your ex-husband or your ex-wife, from you and your ex-wife, or from you and your ex-husband at the same time.
But who did the whole thing?
And for you,
whose fault is it?
Who did everything to reach out to the mother of these beautiful children, so that you can help. Only for people to gang up against you and assume you want some favoritism because of it. You guys are so not okay. Something is wrong with your lexicon. You need help. You need therapy.
Yeah, she's somehow saying why she does not like Korra. The fact that she reached out and Korra never responded. That's one thing that really makes her upset. Like, it really gets her fired up. Whenever she thinks about it, bro, whenever she thinks about it, it gets her fired up. Who do you think you are that I reached out to help? Now, by force to help person, is it by force? You try to help, the person don't want your help, you move on.
And then what do? You focus on the one you can reach on in order to make sure that person wins their case.
You see? So you see, she said, you hi, all in the name of you're trying to, I don't even know what she's trying to do here, but she's exposing herself by herself. That's why you hate Korra. That's why you wanted her to lose. That's why you wanted JD to win. That's why you kept filing expertise upon expertise upon expertise and collecting nonsense, collecting evidence. Because you reached out to Korra, she didn't answer, and then you reached out to Justin. By force, you wanted to help one of them. By force, by fire, like they must accept. And of course, Justin, that likes evil, accepted what you have to offer. And then you people went into work. Part of all the plotting you people did is what is contributing to why this case is still alive till today.
Because guess what? The governments have their own plan. That both
exactly, I say it. And they are
to win the state, to win the government. Idiot. JD has been manipulating your mind into thinking that, oh, he's been going to court to take the children away from Korra. And you guys have been commenting, yes, take the children away from Korra. Yeah. All day. You dare say that somebody like me, who know that if I jeopardize JD's chances, it will affect you. You see, you guys, you don't have a clue how it works. You don't.
Madam Clue.
You don't. And I just pray that you and your ex-boyfriend or your ex-baby father or your ex-baby mamas, you don't get yourself in the same situation like JD and Kiko last year. So this is for you who have been so.
Stop wishing people ill. People see the BS you did by supporting evil. Hence, they are giving it to you, woto. So all the prayer you're praying for them to not have this, to have that, it will not work because it's you're not God. Rest.
Manipulated. So instead of you to use your brain to come in on my page, do you know what Jesus went through when he was being accused of stealing and all this nonsense? You want me to cover like Jesus? No go better for your papa and papa. You guys, some of you bloggers, you don't even have a clue what you are wishing. She's doing everything to take the children away from Korra. Then, you know one thing I did during my extensive prayers?
Madam Prayers.
I tell God, I said, thank you, God. Thank you, Father, that I wasn't on social media when these riffraffs were putting my name.
I say it exactly. That's what that was.
False allegation that I was collating evidence.
Yeah, Madam Colette. Collecting evidence.
Because guess what? Because at that time,
all the evidence you collected, where did it end your justice? How far?
let JD behavior will result in him losing. And if he lost, KO2 will lose because that was what the CPS planned for.
She will always blame if JD lose, KO will lose. What is it? Are they two the same persons? No, they are not two the same persons. They're already divorced and each person has gone their separate ways. There is no way if one person lose, the other person is also going to lose. What is this woman talking about? But of course, because this is the same person that used to say, but he brought her to the United States. Like somebody does not have leg. Like somebody does not have leg to go to wherever the person wants to go. If you like, you have paperwork. That's not going to change anything.
You are wishing for Korra to lose because God forbid if I think the time I was helping JD to prepare that case, God forbid that the devil will take over and I will be so angry because I was already angry and frustrated with JD for not taking the children as priority. What if I sabotage JD's case? You guys think KO will win?
Madam, stop taking credit for what you didn't do. Can you imagine this Miriam?
Both of them don't want to lose that 50-50 they gave each other. Deal with it. Okay? Both of them. But the state of California wanted to take that 50-50 from both of them. Period. That was what was happening last year. So you guys have been destroying my name and character. Guess what? You don't even have the capacity to do.
Madam, leave all this Yoruba you're speaking. What you did is ask to tablet I don't. When you were swearing with your spirit, you did remember Eledumare. Leave Eledumare alone now.
So, I was blessed with blessing of peace.
Carla, tell me about it.
Endurance. That none of you will ever have if you continue to do this. Forgetting you're on social media, anybody can come on social media and tell you pockets. It is up to you to maintain your own boundaries and seek facts. Before you start destroying innocent people's lives. There was nothing about custody between both of them last year, period. And I'm not going to.
Miriam just loves to take the credit and to think that even after everything she did, yes, she did do things for JD, they are evil plotting and everything. But what you did, you were not trying to fight for both of them to win their custody against their case against the state. You were fighting for JD. You were not fighting for the both of them because you said it yourself. You reached out to Korra. Korra did not respond to you, and that really bruised your ego that you really wanted to pay her back any way or any means possible. So your fight was for JD because you wanted JD to get full custody of the children against Korra. That's why all of the things that you people knew, even when they were selling photos of those children, none of you said anything. If not that one person that came out and leaked everything, there's no way people would have known online.
You guys make a fool of yourself. And until you sit down, after you close that camera, kneel down to God, 7 parts of prayers. Go and ask the pastor or whatever you serve for the meaning, so that my spirit will forgive you. People like you, we don't forget. We don't forget. But one thing I'm thanking God for can see all the lies you've been writing about me. That I want to take the children away from Korra. Because if I had seen them during the hard work I was doing behind the scene.
Hard work you were doing was for JD, not for the both of them. Simple.
And I sabotage JD's case.
And he would have lost. What it concern anybody?
I will give any one of you any amount you so wish. If you can tell Korra to show you who reported her and what her charges were last year. But you see, a lot of you wouldn't dare, because what you want is to destroy innocent people in order to make your own coins, using your followers, destroying their mental health in return, because you've triggered them to hate or
Yeah.
Some of you throughout last year, you were wishing Korra heal without you even knowing, because you are too involved with your own selfishness. Because of your own selfishness. But let me break it down to you. If I had seen all your nonsense then, when I was going through that CPS case with JD, I would have been in a mood to sabotage so that both of them can lose.
Hey, how you can only sabotage JD that you're helping. You're not sabotaging anything for the both of them to lose. You know that you couldn't have done that. That's why you didn't do it. Because if you're wicked enough to, if this woman is wicked enough to do what she did to what is it called? To Korra, working for JD, going to Korra's page. Oh, and at this point, the baby was sitting on a knife. It was sitting on a this, and she pulled this, collecting evidence and collecting. If you're capable of doing those things, you're capable of doing anything. If this woman knew that she had the power to sabotage something and it was going to affect the both of them, when JD started pissing her off, after she was already angry at Korra for not responding to her emails when she offered to help her. Then JD also now was nice a little bit and then turned around and started. She would have sabotaged everything, but she does not have that power, but she will keep bragging and lying.
She has her paperwork. JD knows he has his paperwork. But you guys, you stand back, you're targeting innocent people, accusing them of wanting to take Korra's children away. God will not forgive you. My spirit will not forgive you. One by one, each one of you will get the signs of the wind. And I can see it's happening already. Until you kneel down and do that 7 parts. Go and ask.
Are you blessing people? Are you blessing cause of people? You not go walk.
But you have to search for the 7th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 before you can be forgiven.
Lie.
Next time, when you don't have any documentation, you can blog. Nobody should stop you blogging. But destroying and abusing and cursing innocent people. One of them even wished me ill to the extent that saying that my family cat was attacked because she did the voodoo on me. Are you okay? You don't even have the strength. You don't even have the capacity. Which realm are you? You haven't even been appointed or anointed one realm. Olushi. Where did you find yourself in the end? Immediately you open your mouth, you guys.
This woman like all these diabolic things and whatnot.
To be wishing Korra
you people, you've gone from social media bragging of each other to start doing a voodoo on people over other people's private matters.
They don't know what you guys are. They do. But did they stop the nonsense about custody? No.
It's not
Because they have to
about
make
them.
their
Like,
own
why?
money.
This is the thing with Miriam. Miriam will never say the truth. Which one is did they stop this? Did they stop that? The Justin that you support is the one that has been on and on and on. And this woman, old woman, exactly. Oh, I said, old woman that will not respect herself. Ha! Now, wow. As in, she behaves like a child. What is this one that go on and on and on? You will not, you see the truth, you will not say the truth. She's been doing this whole thing, trying to say that she's the most important person that ever came in contact with JD. She helped him won all his cases. You this, you this, you that. Nobody's listening. Nobody wants to give you accolade. At least rest. Rest. Nobody's giving you accolade. Rest.
Period. Period. Push one here. It's social media, but it is up to you to take care of yourself and create a boundary. You can blast anybody's video if you want, as as long as you maintain the Fair Use Act. If you don't maintain the Fair Use Act, you can be reported, and you don't have any reason to come on social media and be blaming KO for giving you copyright, or be blaming JD or whatever, or be blaming anybody for that matter. Nonsense.
Yeah, what?
Hey, me, I'm still celebrating.
What is she celebrating? What is she celebrating? Seriously. Okay, that's the first one. Let's move over to the second one.
I do apologize for not telling you about the minute order regarding.
Let me see. Did she post? Did she post the same thing twice?
Me, I was so into my celebration. I don't want nothing to spoil my celebration. I enter Ogbono. Any Nigeria will tell you about the way Ogbono, about what is on record. Yeah, they confirm. Court finds that the parties have reached an agreement that is reviewed and signed on the record. Yeah? I repeat, court finds that the parties have reached an agreement that is reviewed and signed on the record.
Oh, what nice to talk about update that nobody sent her.
When it comes to KO's case, is that JD's case was the first to be heard in the morning. Remember, guys, 9:30 in the morning. And JD went to court and said, look, I don't want this case to go ahead. I don't want this case to go ahead. I'm going to drop this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. I'm going to give Korra this. I'm going to go. So all that agreement, yeah, everything JD stipulated.
This is Miriam's own version of what happened.
Signed and agreed with Korra.
Hey, voila.
Don't forget.
Who asked her?
The first case that was heard was JD case against KO. And that is why I did that video when JD came to social media and said, oh, now I feel like I find myself. I'm going to give her the keys. I'm going to do this. Stop. All of you, stop. Stop it now.
Yeah, when you were supporting him, you didn't tell him to stop.
The solicitor have evaluated the cases and all the evidences that is submitted to the court. The solicitors have given him evaluation. What he thinks is going to happen, the strengths and weaknesses of the case that he submitted. And don't forget, he submitted it without that solicitor input. So it was later, after he submitted that nonsense application against KO, that he got the solicitor. Remember, guys, so when the case is approaching, his attorney doesn't have no choice but to peruse all the nonsense he submitted to court and gave him the possible outcome. That look, you don't have no case between this day and this day. You two, you breached the court orders.
Miriam made herself. This is how she managed to. This is how she managed to confuse JD, and JD thought she was a lawyer, a legal practitioner. Chief Judge Miriam Awolowo. And he started working with her. She was building case, building rubbish. Now she has started explaining something that nobody asked her to explain. Yay. Mary, you're welcome. Welcome. Thank you so very much for joining us this it's now afternoon, it's now 12 noon my time. I was gonna say, in fact, no matter what JD would know or say, some of you will never be glad. Why? Because of mental problem. He said you all should leave him alone and each person should go their way. He said that the you all is who? Mary, you should be ashamed of yourself. Or if I'm understanding this in your writing, because this your writing is not even writing, and I don't know why you came in here writing in all capital letter. Now, so they teach you for school where you go. Anyway, the JD that you're here rooting for, that he said people should leave him alone. Is he not the same person that just posted something that he's already bridging what the court told him to do? Why don't you go and address that before you come in now? Go to his Facebook and see what he posted before you come here to talk nonsense. May trailer no drive over you as you come out from your house. Arababuko again tell you there. What nonsense way is abi where you dey talk now? Rubbish.
Especially with the CPS investigation, you know, that Zoe created for you. You and
Miriam will
you know,
bring
you
in
and Zoe,
all the women
what you
together.
guys did
Seriously.
in the courtroom of your apartment against the children, child exploitation, neglect, and all these nonsense pictures, indecent pictures of children that
Look, now
you
she's talking about indecent pictures of children, talking about Crystal. Miriam knew about all of these things because Miriam still is. She's just pretending that she's no longer. Miriam is an inner caucus member of JD's team. So Miriam knew about all those photographs. Now, look, after how many months, or is it up to a year, when this whole drama, this whole thing started of people knowing that, the general public finding out about the videos and photos of Crystal did and all of that. Now, Nanny is also talking about, remember the analysis we did yesterday, where the Nanny was saying, was asking him in some of the private chat that she published yesterday, sorry, that she published that we're analyzing yesterday. Did we not see the Nanny talking to him about him losing 10K in the photos of children that were sold? Eh? Did we not see that?
your cocoon, Zoe share.
But this woman will never, ever do the right thing. She knew all those things were happening. She did not raise the alarm in whichever way she could have done. Then after somebody else has raised the alarm, she saw how far it was going. Korra decided to sue Crystal for that and, take Crystal to court for that. And then that's when Miriam comes out. I was always for the children. I was always for the children. All of them, all of a sudden, all of JD's supporters are now all of a sudden are for the children. JD that came out last minute before they went to court to drop that nonsense video that he went back to delete. Why did he delete that video if nothing was wrong with that video that he posted on Facebook? Why did Justin delete that video? Where he was saying, I'm handing over everything. Oh, I want to co-parent in peace. He talks all this nonsense that he does not mean. Then he came back after he deleted the video, came back saying, even the strongest person can break down. What does that mean to you? That he didn't mean anything he was saying. But by the time he came back to post that, his followers, his minions, these headless chickens, they already ran with it, screaming, and now you people, you've succeeded. Now you people, you've succeeded. Succeeded in what? Who brought the drama to social media? Justin brought the drama. Who's the person that never stopped talking? Justin did. So whatever he gets, he deserves it, and he knows that. Karma is a bee, they say. You think you can always do evil and you will not face the repercussion. You will most definitely face the repercussion. It will hit you somewhere in the future. It might not come immediately. Sometimes karma hit people immediately, but sometimes it takes long time. But you will most definitely receive for all your wickedness. It doesn't matter even if you're the type that pretends. You laugh in people's face. At their back, you go gossip them. You hate people. You do the most. You will still receive. You will still receive your karma. And that's what JD is receiving. So all of these people that are here talking, they were, oh, now he lost custody. Now he's going to lose custody of the children. Now he's going to lose custody of the children. But none of you ever bothered about what all these nannies have been saying. Him going to dating app, bringing different strangers, different women into the house when the children are there, when the children are, what are you doing? Have you people ever pointed to Justin to tell him how risky that is? Anybody can be the killer. Anybody can be so cuckoo that will just dip your children in the water and hold their head down there until they can't breathe anymore. Anybody at all can put anything in your this thing. Just be that. You just need that moment for them to just, lose it, to do something. And it will be, had I known that that's what you'll be saying. But by then it will be too late because of your carelessness. How can a parent be that careless? Is it everybody you see you bring to the life of your children? Is it everybody you see you bring to associate with when you know you have young kids? You can do your association outside, but not bringing every single dictum Harry home. But y'all see those things, none of you will say anything. And then they should leave him alone. Leave him alone. He's what? What is anybody going to do with somebody like JD? Didn't the court documents show that both of them are not supposed to be talking about each other? Did you go to Korra's page and see Korra talking about him? But already he's posting rubbish. Less than 48 hours, he's posting rubbish. We should leave him alone. Who's holding that mumu? If you're looking for somebody to hold, is it a mumu you will go and hold? In this world that is full of billions of reasonable people that you can hold and benefit knowledge and whatnot.
All those things. You are the conference with your solicitor. You make your own case weak. In fact, you shouldn't have even put this application in anyway. So now you got to court yesterday and you say, look, I don't want this case to proceed to prosecution, which means I don't want this case to go ahead. I'm dropping it. And I'm putting in the towel by agreeing to what KO wants in our own submission to the courts. So this is it. This is why the court minute states the court.
And because these JD's headless chickens, they are so unreasonable that they don't even realize that JD is just out there wasting money that they could save for the future of their children. When you look at this court document, from everything we already know, they still went back to square one. Because they still went back to the old thing that the court has already told them to do before. Why? They did not need to go back to court. If JD had followed through everything that the court said, they did not need to go back to court. Because this is exactly the same thing that is happening. They told him the first time, sign the child's passport. He did not. Now they went back to court. They had to tell, after spending thousands of dollars, stress and everything, getting a lawyer, to go, him collecting money from the idiots that are here supporting him. If he had signed those things and done the things, the court did not say that they cannot post their children. But it just says you cannot make the children the center of the content. So if they wander past when you're live streaming, if they walk in the frame, they were there for a few minutes or something, that's fine. And JD knew all of these things, but no, he just wants to be wicked and mean. And look now, they had to go all over again to court for the court to tell them exactly the same thing. Be careful when you're supporting nonsense. And not only when you're supporting nonsense, but you all are putting your money to support nonsense. Now, some money go to go like water. You not gonna know what you go use money to. That's how your money, as you're making it, that's how you're wasting it. As you're making it, that's how it's going, because you're using your money to support rubbish. Court already gave the both of them 50-50 custody. Told them things to do and things not to do. How difficult is that for JD to respect what the court has said? Second time again, they came out from court. Less than 48 hours, he already is posting his rubbish. Why is this the fact? Didn't he say in last video that he's going to be off social media for a while? Why didn't he stick to that? If he respected you people that are buying him 1 coffee, 2 coffee, donating, Mumu na the warrior. Charmaine Manning, Welcome. Thank you very much for joining us this afternoon. Charmaine said, good morning to all. Hope you all are having a lovely weekend. I love whenever you're whenever you speak. Korra is very good, mom, and we are all settled for beautiful sister. Yes, my sister, speak the truth. Jamaica love. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Welcome, welcome. Oh, mind this batty boys. These crazy people. Bombo clat. They want to come and piss us off. They want us to start cussing them out now. Less than 48 hours. Korra is there minding her business. She's always minded her business. She's writing her music, writing her book, creating her content, doing her gigs, doing her dance videos. How difficult is it for JD that said he's the almighty person that went to school? He's a chiropractor doctor. He's a master of, jack of all trade, master of none. How difficult is it for you to listen to what the court ordered the both of you to do? No, he didn't do it. Tell me, what is going to go off JD's body if JD had signed Athena's passport? America and Nigeria, these two countries, which one is more dangerous for people to live in? As far as I'm concerned, America is one of the most dangerous countries for anybody to live in. Because that still remains the country where your children take a shower in the morning to go to school, your heart is beating. Because you don't know the idiot that wake up on the wrong side of their bed, takes a gun and moves into school to go shoot and kill innocent children. Is that a place? A place where you knock on a door and they shoot gun through the door and blow your head off. So what is the thing that stopped him from signing that passport for her to take the children to go visit their grandfather in the country? But the children have been to Oregon before to visit his own parents. Una they support nonsense. Less than 48 hours. Go and see what the things that are listed there in that court document. Go and see. Don't talk about each other. Has he ever stopped? Nanny is calling him out. He's busy dragging Korra. What does Korra have to do with what him and his nanny were doing together? You people will not see all this nonsense. Go to his Facebook and see the rubbish he posted. Why did he come out to say, oh, okay, tomorrow being Friday or the weekend, we're going to start. He said he wanted to get fit, right? He wants to do his fitness. Why didn't he say, from the weekend, we're going to go back to the gym? Or why didn't he say, we're going to be having a chiropractor session. I'm going to teach you about. There's so many things that he could do. Why is that not what he's posting? At least, is he not even supposed to come out to tell those of you that decided to put your money in a nonsense distant fight? Nonsense. Those of you buying coffee and giving your 1 cent to Justin, you're just heaping coal on your head because that's how your money will be going. When you need money, you will not see it. Your money will be vanishing because you're using your money to oppress somebody else. Instead of you to use your money to go and help the homeless, help the fatherless, go to orphanage, do something with your money, do something reasonable. No, you go and support somebody as manipulative as JD is. And yet you people are still making excuses for him. What nonsense excuse are you making? Less than 48 hours, you're coming out to talk nonsense about why are you bothered about people that are celebrating if you're not an evil person? If somebody decided today, if I come out of my house, I see that some people are celebrating something, I'm so okay. I'm not even going to bother to even ask what are they celebrating. I just know that people are celebrating something. Maybe something is making the people happy. I'm not going to come out and ask, now, why are these people happy? And why are they celebrating? But there is nothing to them. Maybe when somebody not tell me why, I'll not say, but there's nothing to celebrate there. It is not your business. You don't hold the definition of why somebody should celebrate. Everybody's going to, in fact, if somebody wake up in the morning, that is enough to celebrate. It's enough to say, thank God that I woke up today healthy. Because there are people that slept, didn't wake up. There are people that slept, they ended up in the hospital. So many things that happened. So if somebody wakes up and decide to thank God, why is Justin posting that rubbish he posted on Facebook? People will see the truth. They will not say the truth. People want to beat around the bush.
On the record, court finds that the parties have reached an agreement that is revealed and signed on the record. parties are given a copy of the signed copy of the agreement in open court. All temporary orders are dissolved. Notice is waived. Immediately, the full transcribing of what transpired in court drops. Guys, I'm going to give you the updates. Then we'll be able to see what was the agreement, because they sign it in open court, so it should be made available. But sometimes the way the court works, the BSO section, which is the business support officers that take minutes, clerks, they have to do their own work. And then once they finish all the transcribing, they put it in a legal format.
Yeah, Charmaine, you have a point there, because we're talking about this yesterday, that this JD is very lucky that Korra is the calm type that really gives you a long rope, like extra, 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 extra. Like she keeps taking it. Even some people, when you box them into the wall, when you box them into the corner where they don't, when they will bounce back, they will crush everything in the path as they go. And the evidences of everything that JD has done is enough to get JD locked up. Not only JD, most of the women in their WhatsApp group, each of them will get something. Some of them will serve time. Some of them will get community service. Some of them will pay fine, but they will all learn their lesson. And people that don't have their footings in different countries where they are, they're misbehaving, will be deported back to where they're coming from. You're not going to come to somebody else and be a nuisance. But he knows very well that she's not going to, because Korra is constantly considering her kids, her kids, her kids, her kids, and she wants him. So if she would push and really present every evidence and build a good case, if he ends up in jail, the kids, or for amounts of time that he serves, the kids will not get to see him. So I think she's always considering the kids, and she's playing soft. But he's not playing soft. He has never played soft. So when I see this set of people that come out to support his nonsense, I'm like, you people are lucky it's Korra. If it's some other type of women out there that will not tolerate nonsense from you, mostly when they've tolerated enough, when they will hit you, even if this whole world ends, they will not stop. They will deal with you in and out. That next time when you see women, you will run. You will not be taking advantage of women the way he's taking advantage of the nanny and everything. Now he's threatening the nanny because she does not have money. He wants to sue her after finished using her.
Their supervisor as a true reflection of what transpired in court A or court B or whatever, then they'll be able to upload it on the system, and we'll be able to share it. They'll be able to share it to the public, and people like us, nosy, will be able to download and learn from it. Guys, what I feel here is that don't exaggerate an issue. Don't make false narrative, all because you want to make money at the expense of innocent people. Don't do it. Don't use your own mouth to wish yourself ill. If there's no custody case, if you don't want to take children away from Korra, why are you manipulating all these women? Why are you?
This is somebody that supported Justin, and Miriam hardly says that she would always twist everything. But lately, slowly, somewhere in between what Miriam is saying, you'll be hearing the truth. And that's what she just said now. Don't use your own mouth to ruin. So even Miriam, that was collating top there, building case for Justin, knows that Justin is manipulating all of you that are donating coffee and giving him your money and talking about leave him alone. Has there been any point in time where anybody was holding Justin? He's the one that never stops talking because he wants the whole world to believe the evil narrative. And now he pains you people that more bloggers are coming out with the truth. And I never start. he keeps saying things. Tell me, what was the reason for Justin to come out the last minute just before they are going to court to drop that nonsense video where he's saying he's giving up and he's handing over the children and he's giving Korra full custody when he knows deep down in his heart that that's something he will never do? Because he wants to manipulate people. And didn't it work? It worked because y'all, his headless chickens, went ahead and ran with it, blaming Korra's supporters, blaming Korra. How wicked can Korra be? Oh, but all of the evil things that JD has done, there was no time you people ever called him out. That he allowed Crystal to film and terrorize his children. None of you said anything. But immediately he came out and did that video, lying through his teeth that you knew that he was lying, but you all just go with it because you have a head, but inside of it, there's no brain. So you're not able to process nothing. This is his number one supporter, the woman that was building all the case for him, saying it with her own mouth. Now, why say things like that? You will collect children. Didn't he say it? He said it, and everybody heard it. When he was saying he was going to collect the children from Korra, and Korra will be deported back to Nigeria, that was not something that bothered any one of you. But when he came out and said, "Oh, I have fought so hard, I will give up, I will give her the full custody," that was the one that you people wanted to blame Korra. The turn they go strike on us, still they do push up. You go just they waka one day, rain, they fall. Nothing they happen. Boza for her head. Nonsense. Now won't be wish.
In it, like, oh, I've been going to court last year because I want to take the children away from Korra, when you know that is not true, and you witness, you
I said, I get Korra being soft. The problem is the damage is the girls. She has a priority. She has to prioritize them and remove them from him. She has experience from the marriage and the past few years of 50-50 to know. Yeah, but sometimes it takes more than, because look at the time that he actually took her to even put foot down and fight. So sometimes some people, it takes them a long time, and I think Korra is not there yet. But we see that Justin keeps ruining his stuff. Look at what this man is exposing. Who else is coming out to expose? I feel like by the time certain things are revealed, it will be enough that the right thing is going to happen. But she's just not there yet, but she will get there someday. And we hope that the sooner the better. Because it's the children that are actually at the receiving end. Every day they have to see a new person that they will have to see as mom, even though their mother is still alive. Yet this man will bring in people, promise them marriage, promise them everything. And now look at how he's treating this Nanny Jeba. After he promised Nanny Jeba everything, he comes out to lie that Nanny Jeba liked him and Nanny Jeba wanted the relationship with him. Nonsense. The things are said to get worse, not better. Look at him now. Look at him. The second time the court is giving an order, and yet you cannot even wait for a week. 48 hours. It's not even complete 48 hours yet. And you've already dropped your first post of shading the woman. Celebration bothers you. People's celebration bothers you. Daddy worked and looked after those girls for 3 years, relying on donation and nannies from social media while he locks himself away drinking in debt. It's just weird. I always listen to you, but never commented. Oh, really? Yeah, because I'm looking at your name. I think there's another Charmaine, but not Nanny that I know. I was looking at your name and like, yeah, I'm seeing you for the first time. But I just didn't want to say because I know I have a lot of Caribbeans watching me. So okay, so I said I always listen to you, but I never commented. We're all women and all should support girl because we are women and they don't have anything better to do. She needs us all women standing with women. No, they will not listen. Likes of Nanny Jeba now is now Nanny Jeba is crying out this thing. Meanwhile, she should have seen the red flag from the beginning. The same with this other one now that is associating with him, the Belgian woman that speaks French. Yeah, that's another one that is also digging herself in a place where in few years or few months time we will see her coming to social media too to cry. I don't know why some women will not just learn from what is happening to other people, and you learn to know that you just have to stay far away from people like Justin, because these people, pa, pa, pa. I say it said all mothers here know they would not tolerate this nonsense. They will lay themselves down to protect their children. KO needs to be told the truth. Absolutely. Like you can take there's a level of rubbish you can take from a man, but when it starts affecting your children, that's a line that's something a mother will never tolerate. You will rather buy than for your children to go through something like that. So to see this other set of people with children also looking at the nonsense that Jade is doing and still make excuses for him, it baffles me. It baffles me. How can you be a mother and you see what this? Who brings in total strangers from social media app? Somebody you met online, you're chatting, you don't know damn thing about that person. You're going to bring that person into your child's life. Are you mental? And not one, not two, not three, not four. Continuously, he's been doing it. And there are women with children that don't see anything wrong in what JD is doing. It's appalling, man. The problem of getting there someday is that in the meantime, the girls are, yeah, that, no more, I say it. I say it, eh? There are some places that we just don't want to let our mind to wander to, in order to just, you know, there's just some places you don't want to let your mind wander to, because seeing the kind of people, the ones we've seen that has falling out with him after working for him or being his friend for some months, or house sitting, babysitting, friends and acquaintance, they are all very, there are people that you do a double take, and that just goes to show the kind of people that he doesn't just go and try to find people that cut it all together. But he tries to find very weird people. So you'd now be wondering, what are these ones teaching to the children? What are the kind of words that are used in communication? Because you have to be very careful when they are growing this age. You have to be careful the kind of words that you use when you're talking with them or talking to them, the little ones, and what you're teaching them. What are they learning? What are they seeing when they're over there? So many things, and none of his followers borders, but 99.9% of them will tell you that their interest is with the children. But you never say or do anything
Watch.
that prove.
So many people were destroying somebody's like me, making all these false narratives about me, and you didn't even use your own status, your own page, to put the truth out there. Meanwhile, I have all the paperwork. In fact, you came
Miriam.
out to boast about how you make $250,000 from all the negatives from the Koreans. Hello, and you think my own God, my own Olodumare, my own spirit, the way God has blessed me with a very beautiful, robust realm, you think they are going to allow you to rest? No, 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 no.
Who are you placing Koso? This
No,
Miriam.
it doesn't work like that. The truth
It's always, and one thing you will notice about these people is the fact that they will always talk about something about money, something about money in JD's. So it's almost like you're going there because you know that, oh, if you help him to carry out these evil things, somehow you're going to benefit financially or otherwise, or in kind, or cash or in kind. Somehow you're going to get something. And that's what majority of the people that support JD are. So they're not even real supporters. They're not genuine lovers. They're all there for something. Some of them are just there for the fun of it. Like they enjoy this drama and they think it's just to them, it's just like, when you watch a movie and you know that it's not real, you see shootings and this and that, and you know that those actors are not really dying in real life, and you just laugh and you just enjoy the movie, and you come out saying, wow, that was an interesting movie. That's what most of these people go there, forgetting that this is real life. This is real humans. This is real children that are involved. These are real people that are involved. And you cannot just come out and act like, oh, this is fun for us.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
What
From
happened now?
wherever you're going to watch, you think my own God, my own Olodumare, my own spirit, the way God has blessed me with a
Madam
very
Spirit.
beautiful, robust realm. You think they are going to allow you to rest? No, 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 no. No, it doesn't work like that. The truth has to come out. Didn't you use your own hand to now use it to destroy yourself now? And now you are fooling people again. You haven't learned anything. You are fooling people again to make them believe that, oh, I'm just going to give out the children because I'm going to win anyway. No! You're not going to win, no, piggy. Shit.
Even Miriam is screaming. Even Miriam is screaming. I said at some point, she will get to the point where she will put her foot down, and I feel like it's also because a lot of these people have not started revealing things that are going to blow her mind. When those things start coming out, she would not have any choice.
Why? Because your lies have caught up with you. The greed caught up with you. You plotted to take over from those bloggers who pretended to be supporting you because you see they're making money. Because of that, you invited Zoe to your home so that there will be no paper trail.
Yes, they know. These people you mentioned, they all know. They all know things that if they mention it, it will shock people's mind. It will blow people's mind.
So you invited a woman so that woman can lying to them that you are going after Korra to take children from Korra, knowing that there's nothing like that in court. So they have to give you that money. You have to open that, buy me coffee, do whatever to make that money so that blogger, that useless blogger will not be making money out of your name anymore. That was what triggers you. That was what motivated you to invite Zoe. But look at what Zoe did to your life.
Wahala.
It's one of the reasons.
Is it only Zoe? It's all of you together. None of you gave him good advice.
Nanny started coming forward. Hallelujah. So it's up to you to change and stop standing back. It's up to you to change and stop lying, stop manipulating.
You see? Lying, manipulating. You see? That one will never get himself sorted. Wickedness runs in his blood.
And turn that clock back. Nonsense. I bet immediately the full document dropped, I will let you guys know. Take care of yourself, guys.
So yeah, that's the end of it for Miriam. And it just bothers me when I see this set of people that come out now to say, they are JD supporters. And I'm like, look at the old JD supporters. Look at the people that really did like these people stood for him, with their money, with their expertise, with their time and everything, and fought for JD. All of them are coming out and calling him a manipulator, calling him a liar, calling him a dangerous person. There's no name they've not posted. The Nanny and everybody that has ever associated with him, they all have something negative to say. Even the ones that left, the likes of what's her name? Summer, that left, that didn't say much. Hinted like there's something. Everybody. What does that tell you? These set of people were with him at different times, interacted with him at different, and all of them are coming to the same conclusion, using the same words to describe him. What does that tell you? Something is up with that person. And some of you still stand there saying, "You people leave him alone. He's breaking down. He's this." Who brought Who brought this whole thing to social media? Are they the only people that are going through something in this life? Are they the first to get divorced? You know how many people that has actually divorced behind the scene? You don't have to bring your hot mess and start posting it all over social media, because once you put it out there, you've given people the chance to drop their opinion, and they will most definitely drop their opinion. And not everybody's opinion is going to sit well with you. But you open the door for that, and you can't complain. Can someone tell him? Can someone tell the mom that she's a mother, has duty. Mother, we're all mothers. God, are you blessed? And it's sad, and uh, that might be like seriously. Would JD's mom, that one that is on social media, according to people that are following her, saying that she's writing and talking about how people are just trying to destroy her son. That's another one that doesn't see anything wrong that her son is doing. Hence, he continues on this path where he's doing nonsense and his mom tries to justify it. That's how you know them. The narcissists, they are on one side doing their nonsense, and their mothers are always on the other side supporting the nonsense that they are doing. So it's a narcissistic mom and a narcissistic son, and they continue on the path of destruction, and they pretend that they are the victim and every other person in the world and around them is the problem. That's what JD's mother is doing. That's what JD is doing. And the supporters also, they are sharing in the madness that is going on. Mm. Yeah, of course, because even if you don't have kids now, someday in the future you will have, or something. So they should understand, but not even everybody that have kids, because most of these his supporters, they all have kids also. But they went ahead and they supported this Miriam, all these WhatsApp group women. All of them are mothers. Some of them are likes of Crystal and Kim, and some other ones we don't know. Those ones are grandmothers already with grandkids. But yet they went ahead and supported JD and his evil. So it is just weird, and this whole thing is just tacky, that people will still come out and say things like this, even though the court documents, not just here, 23rd, today is Friday the 25th. Today is Friday the 25th, and JD is already out there posting nonsense, you know. You can clearly see it here. 11 hours ago, one day ago, he posted, "Sorry about yesterday. Even the strongest break down sometimes when pushed hard enough." Who is pushing him hard? That's the question here. Who is pushing JD hard? JD is the one plotting against himself. He's the weapon that fashioned against him. JD is the weapon that fashions against JD by himself, destroying himself by himself, or blaming every other person but himself. This was his post after he posted that nonsense video where he said he was giving Korra full custody. You know, my battery on the device I'm using to read. Let me plug it in. I didn't even know it's 15%. You know, so you can imagine, after you posted that video that got people fired up and people started talking, the next thing you came out to do was to tell us that, oh, you didn't mean to. He knew what he wanted. He wanted people to continue dragging his ex. Had they not told them to mind their business from the beginning? They have. And secondly, the court now again, this their court case on the 23rd still says, "Mind your business, Justin, mind your business, Korra. Don't talk about no bashing, no this, no that," and the list goes on. Has he listened? Today is 25th. He already has 11 hours ago. He has this. Claiming victory without achieving it is a hallmark of any political campaign. What is this one talking about? What victory is this person talking about? He just cannot mind his business. Instead of him to sit down and post his chiropractor business thing so people can come and patronize him, people that wants to patronize, all these people that said they are his supporters. I said that if he was looking after his children himself, or with proof, Nanny, even with his narcissistic personality, we would say, okay, he's a father, but the environment is bad and he keeps saying he will unalive him. Exactly. He says a lot of nonsense. You cause the problem and then you start screaming, oh, I'm giving up. Oh, I'm giving up. Oh, I'm giving up. You caused the whole problem. You made situation as messy as it is, and you're still complaining. And you're very right. There are parents that are narcissists that are still taking care of their children, you know, not the best people to keep children with, but they're still just doing what they're doing while they're still hating on their exes and everything, and feeling like the whole world is against them. But they are still, doing what they have to do with their children. But this one will bring in whole strangers. When it was time for him to defend the children, instead he was defending Crystal, and that's exactly how these narcissists they behave. They will always take sides with strangers against you that is a family member. Mm, it's terrible. I said Korra needs to lay herself down for her kids, even if it means putting her career on hold. In fact, Koreans will raise up to pay for child support for 10 years if needed so she can look after them. Mm. So my son, I put into place the two sons. I can't do that to my lovely daughter-in-laws that you gave me, grandma. I be locked that uh, the mom. Instead, I told them that the son, God knows how I feel. You know, seriously. Now, somebody look at a comment somebody left for him. Someone here said, all I can say is well done, great chess master. People can see what is really happening because they are just going around in circles. That's exactly what is happening. Another person here said she never claimed victory. Please watch her video again. I don't even understand why he needs to be spying on her when she doesn't even waste her time to come to his page to see what he's doing. But he keeps spying on everything she's doing. That's why recently, people that were on her one of her live stream recently said her daughter was telling her that the father still has a picture of her in the house. What is he doing? You don't like the person so much. Why do you still have the person's photograph in your home? Why do you still have a photograph in your website, even though you people are divorced? This is how delude these people are. Mm. It's just it's terrible. Somebody's telling you you're still in love and would be loved regardless. People are just saying that he can't just go a day without talking about her. Yeah, somebody said a bunch of nonsense. That young lady never claimed any win. She said, guys, from today on, let's leave the past in the past and start from today. And she thanked her supporters for supporting her as she should have. He didn't even bother thanking his own supporters that bought him coffee, donated money, prayed for him, did everything. He did not come out to give them a proper thanking. No, he did not do it. But the one that did thank her people that supported her and did everything and said, leave the past in the past, let's move on. That's the one he said is claiming victory. This man cannot mind his business. Seriously. It's terrible. Someone said there will never be victory where kids are involved. The only victory is peaceful parenting. Otherwise, you guys might be winning, but the kids are losing. And that is no win at all. That's true. He can't see that the nonsense he's doing is affecting his children because he's too blind to see that. His heart is too filled with hate that he cannot see that his children are suffering for what he's doing. He's just so lesser focused on punishing Korra, and his children will be the one to suffer for it, but he doesn't see it. That's why he said, I will continue to call her names until the children get to 18 years. Continue to call her, to call her names until your children get to 18. Don't worry, they don't need to get to 18 to understand how horrible of a person you are, the kind of names you've been calling their mother. And one day they will call you out. By the time those children get to like 10 years old, you continue to call their mother those names, they will call you out. This is not in those days where parents talk, children are quiet. These new millennium, the Gen Zs, they will look at you to your face and call your BS out. So just continue calling their mother names. You said until they turn 18. They will show you. Mhm. This one said, a person that wears malice is a sad person. Another person here said, you still have your followers and we love and support you. That's the one he responded to. He said, I need followers. I need humanity to have a pause to prove they still are alive. He responded to that person. I don't know why this person is telling him about he still has his followers. Is it all about having followers, or it's about focusing and doing what is right for his own children? This person is telling him that he still has followers. That does not have to do with anything. If he was not misbehaving, people that unfollowed him will not unfollow him. And now he's even the one talking about humanity. I don't know if he wanted to say, I don't need followers, but he used the word need twice. He said, I need followers. So I'm thinking he wanted to say, I don't need followers. I need humanity to have a pulse to prove they still are alive. Says the one that can never, in fact, another one called and said, you need to forgive even what? Who offended him? He's the one that offended somebody. Nobody offended Justin. He's the one that insulted Korra. He's the one that called um, he called Korra's father's name, alleged that Korra's father was doing things to Korra, saying that Nancy's husband was doing things to Korra. Nobody he did not accuse. So he is the one actually that needs to apologize to the obidis and ask for forgiveness. I don't know what some of these people are saying. How many times has he come online to say, oh, I'm going to be creating educational content? You know, I'm going to be creating educational content. I'm going to be creating educational content. Please tell me, where is the educational content that JD is creating? Where is the educational content? No educational content. So what are we talking about? Seriously. Anyway, that being said, we've been here for 1 hour, 52 minutes. I'm going to round up this live stream, and God willing, I'll see y'all later in the evening or at night. Later in the evening or at night on Entertainment Daily, where we continue conversation. But for now, thank you all so very much, and see you all later. It's lunchtime. Let me go and get busy. So thank you so very much, and just remember to keep praying for those girls. Let's hope that their father calm down and realize that what he's doing is actually hurting his girls and not helping his girls. Thank you so very much. See you all later. Blessings. May you're going out and coming back be blessed. May God guide and protect you. May everything you do be successful. Good health be your portion, and every good thing, all your secret prayers, may God grant them unto you. Thank you all so very much, and I will see you all on the next one. Thank you, Charmaine. Thank you, Queen. Thank you so much. So if you're here and you're here for the first time, you've not subscribed, subscribe and turn on your notification also. Because if we're not live here on Trends with Octavia, then we would be live in Entertainment Daily. This whole story is broad. There's so many parts to cover. So sometimes I just cover different parts on both of the channels. So subscribe here and also subscribe to Entertainment Daily, what you see on the screen. Entertainment Daily is okay, and turn on notification bell, and you can catch up on all the story and the updates and everything concerning this drama that JD is causing. Thank you also very much. God bless you and bye for now. I will see you all later on in the evening on Entertainment Daily. Bye for now.